Look at that. Look at that. Our second video. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. We're on week 2 of me posting, period. Okay. So I want to do a collective reading for you guys. This is going to be for my romance people who are involved with someone. So if you're involved with someone romantically, like you have a crush, like you're into them, you're talking to someone, you know what I'm saying? This is not for people who are in no contact. This is for people who are talking to someone, have someone in mind, anything like that, okay? If you know that this person likes you, anything like that, okay? Just keep in mind that if it doesn't resonate and if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't sit here and watch the video and be like, this isn't for me, this doesn't resonate. That means the video was not for you. I didn't pull your energy, okay? So just make sure that you be mindful watching this video, okay? So let's get into it, Spirit. What does the collective need to know right now when it comes to their romance life? What does the collective need to know? All right, so I definitely feel like the person that you're involved with, you're definitely needing to release, but you just won't let them go. You just won't let them go. All your cards are reversed here. We have releasing ritual reversed. We have finish line reversed. We also have the grind reversed, okay? I'm going to go by each card. Now, what I'm feeling like here is you're holding on to people who have a lot of toxic traits, a lot of traits that doesn't even resonate with the future partner that you're wanting, which is crazy to me because why would you stay with someone? Listen, not here to judge, but I'm just saying, why stay with someone if they're not aligning with what you want with the future? You're settling. You are settling. And I know a lot of people get upset and angry when they hear that, but it's true. And I'm not here to tell you to leave. I'm just here to give you your reading, and then you can go based off of that what you want to do. But I do feel like you're settling in this connection. I do feel like you're not getting the things that you want and need. I'm going to pull tarot on this ritual card, okay? Because I just feel like when it comes to this person, yeah, they do give things to you from time to time. And yeah, you are getting some things out of it. But the problem with you in this connection is see, we have the Lovers reverse and then we have the Hierophant reverse. Those are 2 cards that symbolize relationships to me. You got a Taurus placement because I believe Hierophant is Taurus, Gemini placement. Now listen, or your person could have a Taurus or Gemini placement. But listen, truth of the matter is just that you want this person to be your lover, right? But you're comparing them to the past. And I hate that you're comparing them to the past only because your past person wasn't even a good person. So your person is basically fulfilling bare minimum things that you need. Maybe they're buying you gifts. That's the bare minimum. Maybe they're taking you out to eat. That's the bare minimum. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take somebody out on dates. Maybe they cook and clean the house for you. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing things for you that needs to be done in a relationship, but you're amping them up so much because of the fact that you didn't receive it that much from your person in the past. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your person in the past was really distant. Maybe they were emotionally unavailable. Maybe they were cold with their emotions and you were the one who were always like expressing yourself and putting yourself out there. You know what I mean? But it's really important for you that you like pay attention to these things because it's just like this individual, I'm not trying to say that like they have the worst intentions for you, but I just feel like you could be getting so much more out of this connection, right? And then we have the 7 of Swords on the top of the deck here, okay? I personally feel like you're not being honest with yourself when it comes to this connection. Yeah, you're kind of just waiting. We have the King of Cups. We have King of Cups and Queen of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placement, Capricorn placement could be involved. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be involved here. Like, you're kind of just like, I don't know. I get the sense that you may be the stricter person in the relationship. Maybe you are like, maybe you're really like on top of your person. Like, I need this. I want this. I expect this. I need this. I want this. And your person is just like, man. Or roles could be reversed. You could be the other version, but you apply the reading how you want to apply the reading. But I just get that sense that your person is like, man, I'm going through a lot right now. Like, my finances is not upright. My emotions is not upright. Like, I am just not the happiest that I could be. And so your person is like facing a lot and going through a lot. And you're just basically telling yourself like, I need more, you know? Because I feel like there's what time and needs where you were extremely depressed, but you were helping this person out. So you don't like the fact that they're using this depression as an excuse to like not be able to fully help you and not be able to fully give you things, okay? Now, I do feel like I do feel like this individual has helped you in some ways. You know, maybe they've helped you open up to yourself more emotionally. Maybe they've helped you give yourself more love and more energy and all these kinds of things. But I do get the sense that they, like, you were meant to meet this person. I don't want you listening to this reading and thinking, oh, here she go with that negativity bullshit. I'm about to click right off this shit. Listen, you were meant to meet this person. But the thing about you is just like, when you meet someone, you want them to be at your finish line. You want them to be your end all be all. You want to be 70 years old drinking sweet tea with them. And I'm not saying you're not going to find that person. You are going to find that person, but this ain't that person, okay? And the best example I can give you is this, right? Say you meet somebody walking down the street and they see you with a Chipotle bag and they're like, oh my God, Polynesian sauce is the best sauce ever, but you've never had Polynesian sauce. But you're like, okay, like, can I get your number? Like, can I hit you up? You got Facebook? That person was just supposed to give you sauce. They was just supposed to put you onto the best sauce ever so that you can utilize it in your life and like now use Polynesian sauce for your chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? Or use it for your burger and your fries. Like, and I'm giving you that example because it's just like certain people are coming into your life to teach you certain things. They're coming in to teach you how to love yourself. They're coming in to teach you how to respect yourself. They're coming in to teach you how to manage your money better, how to regulate your emotions better, how to be kinder, how to, you know, manage your finances better. But some of you guys are like holding on to these people. You're like, no, what else can I get out of you? What else can I get out of this? And it's just like certain people are owning your life for a certain season. Same thing with connections, with friendships. You know what I mean? Some people are in your life for a certain season. I take what I can from people and I'm like, okay, this is the lesson. This is what I'm supposed to do. All right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't gain anything from it. Sometimes. I mean, I think you always gain something. There's always a lesson to learn within a connection. But maybe sometimes you're there to be that person's lesson. Maybe you're providing something from them. Either way, the point of the matter is just like, you're not grinding. You're not on top. You're not on your Zoom. You're not grinding. You're like so focused on this individual and it's stopping your individuality. Okay, this person is stopping you from your individuality. I just feel like you're indulging in this connection way too much. You give a lot and you're kind of like addicted to this person. I'm here. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. My addiction. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm not telling you who you can and cannot like. But it's getting to the point now, look, confirmation, fill your own cup. It's getting to the point now where you're not giving to yourself. You're giving your all to this individual. You're doing things for this individual that you haven't even done for yourself. You know, you gotta cut it out. You gotta cut it out, okay? And I think that right now, you're needing to focus on yourself. Look, we have shadow work in the big picture. Ain't that the confirmation we needed? All right, definitely go check out my other video on shadow work. I just posted a video on my other channel, Nay Solar System, where I'm teaching you guys what shadow work is and how to utilize shadow work. It even has shadow work for relationships specifically. So if you go through relationship problems, which we kind of feeling it here because we here watching this video, you know what I mean? We're here together. I'm talking to you. You're sitting there listening to me. So best get on that shadow work video, okay? But shadow work is definitely needed for you. I definitely feel like you're going to do some deep shadow work. The age 18 and 33 have big significance. Maybe those could be two ages that you went through major heartbreaks. We have 18, 33, and 29. Okay, very significant ages. Maybe you have dealt with some things that were a lot for you to endure and you need to do shadow work on it, okay? I do feel like abundance is coming your way because we have the Make-A-Wish card popping up right here. But Spirit is like, you got to get to the bigger picture, okay? You're getting too consumed by love and it's blocking you from creating and accomplishing your other goals in life. And you got to change things around. I do feel like there is going to be a point in time where you and your person have to have a serious conversation. August has significance. September, October has significance. I'm even here in July. So anywhere from July to October, a serious conversation is needing to be had. I mean, my readings be coming super fast. I be telling people, oh yeah, end of August, somebody gonna apologize. And then they be apologizing next week. I be like, well, damn. But yeah, I definitely feel like most of you guys are bossing up, okay? I see you guys having like a new career. Maybe you're getting more clients, you're getting more bookings. You're just being really busy and you're focusing on yourself and you're focusing on building up yourself. And Spirit is basically saying like you got to focus on divine timing. All right? You keep trying to control time. It's like you'll get a reading done and the reading says that's not your person and you're like, okay, now I need to leave you. And it's like, you don't need to leave in that moment, but just know that this ain't your end all be all. You know what I'm saying? You be rushing to leave because you don't want to feel the hurt. But it's not time for you to go yet. You have to just let things happen naturally. You know what I'm saying? You over here trying to jump the gun and be the one to break up with the person first, but just chill out, okay? Relax yourself, my friend. Relax, okay? And Spirit is also saying you need to put yourself in their shoes. I feel like your person is going through a lot. And I feel like because you feel like they got you, everything should be all well in their life. Because I'm hearing, as long as I got you. That's my song. But anyway, you feeling like as long as they got you, they don't got to do any inner work. They don't got to do any you basically are just like, yo, you have me, relax yourself. But I don't think you understand that this person doesn't like to rely on people. This person likes to just rely on themselves. So they're never going to feel like they're good. They're always going to feel like they got to do more things. They always going to feel like they need to be amped up more. They need to cater to themselves more. I feel like your person is a workaholic because I'm getting the sense that they feel the need to work all the time. They're like obsessed with money and consumed by money. Maybe that could be you, but I definitely feel like this is their energy. They're so consumed by money. They're so consumed by abundance. Your person is also feeling like life is not fair. They always feel like negative things is always happening to them. So they could be really pessimistic. So that could make them like feel like they need to go harder than usual. But I do feel like somebody is being sneaky. That's the second time a sneaky card popped up. You know how I feel about Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is definitely sneaky. We had that before previously in the beginning of the video. Now we're focusing on this sneaky card, okay? Someone's not being honest here, okay? Let's see what the dishonesty is about. After I finish pull these cards, I am going to pull out my word cards. They have like romantic phrases on it. So it's going to be like telling you what your person is really feeling about you, okay? And then we're going to close off this video. Let's see. Yeah, so this person may not be honest about their finances and what they can give and contribute to you. I feel like they've been giving you things, but every time they give to you or give you things, it puts them in debt. Yeah, I feel like it puts them in debt and they're not able to give to themselves. I'm also hearing that your person is talking to someone else. This ain't gonna be for everybody. This is gonna be for a select few of you, but your person could be talking to someone else. And I feel like that's where some of their finances is going. Sometimes maybe they're paying for somebody else for something. Some of you guys are sitting here watching this video right now and it's like, oh, it's their parents. Nah, I'm not seeing a parent, honey. I'm not seeing a parent. I'm seeing another lover, another third party. We have Three of Cups here. And I don't like that. Whenever I see Three of Cups and Seven of Swords and the sneaky card popping up here, it didn't even just say sneaky once. It says sneaky. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Let's see. What can you tell me about this third party, Spirit? What can you tell me about this third party? And listen, if it's not your person, it's you being the third party. So don't be sitting here knowing that you're talking to somebody else and flirting with people on the low. And then, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not spending money on them, but maybe you're spending energy, okay? All right. I definitely feel like you're in this phase of like just needing to pour and give into yourself, all right? Because I feel like many of you guys are so comfortable with the relationship going the way that it's going, you don't feel the need to intervene. Now, I know before I just said let things happen on divine timing, but at the end of the day, you're going to still have to fill out these emotions. You know what I mean? So I do feel like you, listen, all right, let me focus. You've just been sitting here allowing things to happen and you've been wounded in this connection and you're not saying anything. Now, the reason why you're not saying anything is simply because you don't want to take action. You don't want to speak up, and then your person is like not being able to follow through with what you're asking for. You're going to self-sabotage this connection by not speaking up because you're going to be very angry when the other person is not giving you what you want and need. You got to start speaking up. You got to start saying how you feel when it comes to this connection, because if you don't, you're going to be very angry and very upset. All right. I definitely feel like something is being hidden from you, and it's going to shock you, and it's going to like make you feel like, it's going to make you feel really, really hurt. Okay. And your person could definitely have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart, or you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart. And Spirit is just like, just be open-minded to what it is, because maybe they got to move. Maybe they can't date you right now because they got to focus on themselves. Like, it could be so many different things. Don't just take it as one thing that's negative. But I definitely feel like your person feels like sometimes they can't talk to you. They feel like sometimes they can't talk to you. Sometimes they can't express themselves to you. And I think that right now you're needing to have strength. You gotta have the Leo placement in your chart, okay? Strength is symbolized by Leos, okay? You need to have strength during this time. And I feel like Spirit is like, you're always trying to, I think you're always trying to help this person through their wounds, but I feel like this is something that they got to go through on their own. Whatever they're facing, whatever they're going through, this is something that they got to go through on their own and face on their own, okay? Now we are going to get into the word cards. Okay, let me stop. All right, so tapping into this side of the word cards. Okay, these are cards that I created myself. Wrote on every single one of these. I have so many different versions of these. I have to organize these a little bit better. But yeah, we're just going to see what's going on with you and your person and what they basically want to say to you and what's on their mind and stuff. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay. You have lots of different cards popping up here. All right, I'm just going to stick through with what I have here and read based off of that. Okay, so I'm going to read you each card, and then we're going to go over the overall meaning and view of it. All right, so we have Cry Me a River. When I wrote this card, I was thinking about the Justin Timberlake song, Cry Me a River, Cry Me a River. All right, and then we have Plenty of Fish popping up here. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately the answer is no. We have age 45 to 65. We have Blair and Chuck from Gossip Girl. We have Seattle. We have Neptune. Neptune is ruled, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So Neptune. We have Watch Out, Evil Eyes. We have I Crave Every Inch of You. We have Claire Huxtable and Cliff from The Cosby Show. And then we also have It's in You, It's Not on You. Okay. Right? Oh, shit. And I think that's because this person gives you a lot of love. They give you love that you've never had before. I'm hearing a song. Give me all your love and give me all your love and don't stop. I'm not waiting till you get the time on. If I'm singing a lyric song, forgive me, okay? But I'm sure if you know the song, you gonna know. I just saw 222 on the clock. Maybe music is you guys' thing, because I've been channeling a lot of songs compared to the July reading. This has a lot more songs popping up here. Okay, we have Lola Bunny. We have Ghost Town popping up. We have I saw that you were perfect, so I loved you. Then I saw that you were not, and I loved you even more. Angelita Lim. Okay, so this person, they have, like, you know what it is? They've loved every aspect of you that other people ran away from. You know, you've had other people like shy away from you, run away with certain things, and this person really, like, they really love you, and I feel like they really spoil you from time to time. Okay, there's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker, so I feel like this person spoils you. They love you. They try to give to you the best way that they can. Okay, maybe, and if that's not their energy, like, that nigga don't buy me shit, or that maybe it's your energy. Maybe you spoil them. Okay, but I feel like this person gives to you a lot, okay? And I feel like they want to make you happy. We also have Spit on It. So maybe they like when you spit on it, girl. Maybe they like when you spit on it. We also have Be More Private. And then when I'm seeing the Be More Private, I'm also thinking about the Evil Eye card. Not everybody needs to know your business with relationships. Okay, start to keep stuff to yourself. I get it that you want to express yourself. Get a therapist. Get a therapist. Get a therapist or start journaling. Okay? Stop telling everybody every negative thing that happens in the relationship, because then when you take the person back, or when you have people in your ears feeding you nonsense, it's not going to be good. Okay? And it's very important to not take advice from others so much, simply because of the fact that, like, some people are not happy with their lives. So they may self-sabotage by giving you shitty ass advice like leave, 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 and you don't need to leave. Now there's some of you that do need to leave though. Like, you need to go, and you know you need to go. So don't be sitting here listening to that part and be like, yeah, you're right. No, some of y'all need to go. Okay? But we have, I love the way you take control. You've become my obsession. So your person can actually like the fact that you are like dominant and stuff like that. And then we have this card popping up here. So I feel like your person really loves the fact that you are intuitive and you're tapped in and you're like, you know what I'm saying? They love that about you. I think it's something that really like turns them on and makes them happy. We have Don't Worry, Darling by Harry. And then we have Your Mind, Only Mine. So listen, I'm thinking about the Don't Worry, Darling movie. When I wrote that card, it was the Don't Worry, Darling movie. Maybe you need to watch that movie, because some of you guys are some of you guys are being manipulated by this person. Okay, I think they are sweet and I think they are kind, but because you're so in love, you're becoming oblivious to all the other things that they are doing. Okay, this person is very possessive over your energy. It's like they're not fully doing the inner work to keep you, but they're also like, they're also possessive over you. Now, I feel like this reading was all over the place. I feel like that's how this person makes you feel. You know what I mean? They make you, one second you love them, one second you can't stand them. One second you love them, one second you can't stand them. And that's the vibe I'm getting from reading you, because one second this reading is positive, then one second this reading is negative. One second this reading is positive, then the next second it's negative. I just feel like you guys have to balance out your emotions together. And I mean, like, not like together, but I mean like do it on your own timing, because I feel like you want this connection to work, and you want it to work so bad that you're ignoring the red flags. You know what I'm saying? You're ignoring the negativities. You're ignoring the things that you need to be paying attention to, okay? Because you're just like, oh, well, this person accepted this about me and my past person didn't do that. This person does this with me and my past person didn't do that. You could be Puerto Rican, because as I'm shuffling the cards, that's the card that's popping up here. So, you know, I definitely think that reflection is needed within this connection, and you got to start being a little bit more honest with yourself, because you're tolerating things that you don't really need to be tolerating. Okay, so it's time to tap into those emotions and get a little deeper. All right.